We won't be the last one to pull out of the
Let's talk
European
about
Union.
Poland, Radek Sikorski, because do you support the EU measures, the sanctions against the governing party in Poland, whom the EU have accused of threatening to dismantle democracy and threats to the rule of law?
It's a tough one because we are a club of democratic nations. We freely signed up to the treaties which say that that rule of law should prevail, and it also is a fundamental principle of the European Union that institutions in member states should trust one another. If we couldn't trust the courts in another member state, then the security of legal interchanges between member states become...
But do you trust the Law and Justice Party to do the right thing in Poland?
They've subjugated the Constitutional Tribunal. Poland has no effective judicial review of legislation anymore. And politicians have now gained influence over the appointment of judges. Whether the EU can usefully affect that from outside, I have my doubts.
All right.
So it's a very difficult issue.
Let's leave it there. Thank you very much for coming in. And for more reporting and analysis of Brexit, check out the BBC News website. That's bbc.co.uk/Brexit. Now, today, the Commons could pass a motion that would allow MPs who become parents to nominate a colleague to cast their vote for them when they are on parental leave. Previously, new mums and dads could only ask the whips for a pair, where an MP from the opposing party would also miss a vote. One of those MPs supporting the change is Emma Reynolds, who has just returned from maternity leave, and she joins us now from Central Lobby, and I'm delighted to say she's also brought along her baby boy, Theo. Hello, Emma. I'm sure Theo is an avid viewer of the Daily Politics, isn't he?
He is. It's one of the only things we watch, actually, Joe.
You're very loyal there. Hello, Theo. He's looking away from the camera. Well done for bringing him here.
Tell us
a little bit about what would happen and how it would change for parents like you.
Well, the point of today's debate is that in our chamber we have extended rights to mums and dads for shared parental leave and improved maternity rights, but we haven't extended those rights to MPs. At the moment, it's a gentleman's agreement between the whips as to whether you are allowed off, and they've been very generous. But what if they stopped being generous, and what about dads as well as mums? So today is about allowing a new mum or a new dad to ask a colleague to cast their vote as a proxy instead of voting in that time that you take maternity leave or parental leave.
And how would that transform your life in terms of being a mum and an MP? Because a lot of MPs in your position were then deemed to have missed votes while they were on maternity leave, and constituents wouldn't necessarily have known.
Well, many of my colleagues who went before me, who gave birth while they were MPs, have been criticised, and so was I by a national paper, although I managed to get them to remove it from their website without qualifying the fact that the reason I've got a low voting record